Hey everyone, it's Laura here from makingcardswithsun.com, and in today's video I'm going to share with you how I organize my WOW embossing powders. So I only have embossing powders from WOW, so I didn't try out these containers with other embossing powders than WOW embossing powder. So I am 100% sure that these containers work with WOW embossing powders, but I am not completely sure if this will work with other branded embossing powders as well. So I just wanted you to know that before we get to the actual organization part of this video. So I got 2 of these containers from Amazon Germany, since I live in Belgium and I can't really order from Amazon USA, so I have to get all of these containers from Amazon Germany. And these are the Interdesign Clarity Catch-All Vanity Trays, and they measure 12" by 3" and each container has 3 different compartments, and each compartment fits 5 embossing powders. So if you store them upside down, then you will be able to store 4 embossing powders in there. So I store them the other way around, so I can have 5 powders in each compartment. So as you can see, I couldn't see the colors if I turned them in the other direction, so I had to create my own little labels. So I will get to that very soon. So here you can see that these embossing powders just fit perfectly in these containers, and I still have some room left, so I can still purchase more embossing powders. So now I'm going to be showing you how I created the swatches or the labels. So I just took a piece of white Kina cardstock, I pressed my Versamark ink pad on there, and then I just sprinkle on some embossing powder. I'm going to tap off the excess embossing powder, and as you can see, you don't really need to heat emboss a large area, since the label that I'm going to be creating is a really small circle. So I'm going to heat emboss that embossing powder using my heat tool, and before I'm going to punch or die cut that circle, I'm going to let that piece cool down a little bit, just to make sure that the embossing powder won't stick to my punch. I am using a 1" circle punch by EK Success, so I just punched out that circle, and then I'm going to put some adhesive on the back of that little label using my ATG, and then I can easily adhere the label onto my jar, and then you have a perfectly labeled jar of embossing powder, and then I can put that right back in the container. My craft room is kind of small, so I always have to make sure that I can use my drawers to the full. So I have these drawer inserts by the Expedite unit from IKEA, and these containers fit those drawer inserts perfectly. So as you can see, I can slide those in, and then they will fit absolutely perfectly. So if they were a little bit larger, then I couldn't have used these containers, but I'm very happy that these fit my drawers perfectly. So that's how I store my WOW embossing powders. You can visit my blog for more pictures and for also a supply list of the containers that I use. So thank you for watching, and I'll be back on Saturday. Bye bye!